My perfect sister, the golden child, is embezzling from our family business, and I'm the one who caught her. Hey Reddit, so I'm Ethan, 29, and I'm about to unleash some serious family drama. We're the Sterlings. Successful, close-knit, blah blah blah, own a logistics company, Sterling Logistics. My sister Olivia is older and basically walks on water in my parents' eyes. Me, I'm just, there, always have been. They listen to her, not me. Anything she says goes, it's infuriating. Lately, things have been weird at work. Numbers not adding up, small at first but then bigger, and guess who's in charge of the books when these discrepancies happen? Yup, Olivia. I didn't want to believe it, seriously. But something is really off. I confronted her, of course, and she just laughed it off. Blamed the new filing system. Made me feel like an idiot for even asking. Typical, but now she's watching me like a hawk at the office, like she's trying to set me up. I swear. This whole thing is eating me alive. Do I keep quiet and let it fester? Or do I blow the whole damn family up? I don't know what to do. This is just the beginning. So here's where it gets really messed up. I was pulling a late night at the office, trying to get ahead of things, prove my worth. And I needed a file from the storage room, this dusty, forgotten corner of the building. I'm rummaging through boxes, and I find one tucked away in the back. It's not labeled, just there. Almost like it was meant to be found. I opened it and my stomach dropped. Inside were invoices, a whole stack of them, and they didn't match the records. At all. I'm talking thousands of dollars in discrepancies, each one meticulously highlighted. Highlighted like someone was trying to make damn sure I saw them. And you know what the dates on those invoices were? Days Olivia was alone in the office. Days she swore up and down nothing was amiss. I felt sick. Physically ill. Like I was going to throw up right there among the dusty files. My hands were shaking so badly I could barely hold the damn papers. This wasn't just some accounting error. This was intentional. She was framing me. My own sister was setting me up to take the fall. I called my mom, barely able to speak. She just kept saying, "Ethan, you're overreacting. Olivia would never do something like that." Overreacting? I wanted to scream. My dad, same story. Give your sister the benefit of the doubt. The benefit of the doubt? She's robbing us blind. They wouldn't even listen. I sat there on the floor, surrounded by those invoices, the proof staring me in the face, and I just broke. I couldn't believe it. The family I thought I knew, the trust I thought we had, gone. It was like someone had ripped my heart out and stomped on it. This wasn't just about the money anymore. This was about betrayal. A deep, gut-wrenching betrayal that I don't know if I'll ever recover from. I confronted Olivia. Right there in the office, printed copies of everything. My parents came too after my frantic call. I laid it all out, the invoices, the discrepancies, everything. And you know what she said? "Ethan, what is this? Are you seriously accusing me of something?" All innocent, wide-eyed, like I was the crazy one. My dad immediately jumped to her defense. "Son, I think you're jumping to conclusions. This is your sister, family. That word, it felt like a knife twisting in my gut. "Dad, these are facts, look at the numbers." I practically shoved the papers in his face. My mom, ever the peacemaker, chimed in, "Ethan, honey, I know you're stressed, but maybe you're misinterpreting things." Misinterpreting? Are you kidding me? The invoices were right there. Highlighted. Incriminating. Undeniable. Olivia started crying. Actual tears. "Ethan, I can't believe you do this to me. After everything I've done for you, you're always trying to undermine me, make me look bad." She turned to my parents, sobbing now. "He's always been jealous, ever since we were kids. He just wants to take over the company." What the actual hell? My blood ran cold. I was speechless. This was insane. She was twisting everything, making me the villain. And my parents. They bought it, hook, line, and sinker. My dad put his arm around her. There, Olivia, we know you'd never do anything wrong." He looked at me, his eyes full of disappointment. "Ethan, apologize to your sister. This has gone far enough." Apologize? I felt like I was in some twisted alternate reality. My chest tightened. I couldn't breathe. This wasn't just a disagreement. This was toxic. A level of manipulation I never thought possible from my own family. That's when I knew, this wasn't normal. This wasn't just a family squabble. This was a full-blown war, and I was completely alone. I grabbed my things and walked out. I didn't say a word, just left them there with her crocodile tears and their blind faith. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I know one thing, I'm done being the scapegoat. I'm done being silent. This is just the beginning, a week later, and it's only gotten worse. Way worse. They've brought in the big guns. Aunt Carol, Uncle Michael, Grandma June, the whole damn Sterling clan has descended like vultures, circling and squawking about how much of a disappointment I am. This morning Aunt Carol cornered me at the coffee shop. Ethan, she said, all sweet and condescending, Olivia is so distraught, you've really upset her. Distraught, she's embezzling. Aunt Carol, I tried to stay calm, I have proof, hard evidence. She waved her hand dismissively like I was some annoying fly. Oh, Ethan, you always were so dramatic. Olivia would never do something like that. Then came the kicker, Grandma June, the matriarch. Her word is law in this family. She called me last night, her voice trembling with fake sadness. Ethan, she said, I'm so ashamed of you, accusing your own sister of such a terrible thing. You're tearing this family apart. Tearing the family apart? Olivia is the one stealing. I tried to explain again about the invoices, the discrepancies. She wouldn't hear it. Olivia has always been such a responsible girl. You're just jealous of her success. Jealous? I'm trying to save the damn company. It's affecting everything. I can't sleep, I can't eat. My girlfriend thinks I'm losing it. I feel like I'm constantly on edge, waiting for the next attack. They're trying to break me, isolate me, make me feel like I'm the crazy one. And you know what the worst part is? It's working. I'm starting to doubt myself. Am I overreacting? Am I seeing things that aren't there? No, I know what I saw. I know what's happening. This isn't about the money anymore. This is about principle, about justice. About not letting them win. I'm going to fight this. I have to. I'm talking to a lawyer tomorrow. This has to stop. I need to protect myself. And I need to expose Olivia no matter what the cost. This isn't over. Not by a long shot. Okay, Reddit, deep breaths. I needed to talk to someone outside this insane asylum my family's become. So I called Ben, my college roommate. Forensic accountant. Total numbers nerd but a good guy. I was hesitant at first, this is family dirt, but I was desperate. Ben, it's Ethan, long time no talk. Listen, I'm in a bit of a situation. That's how I started. Real smooth, right? I stumbled through the whole story, the discrepancies, Olivia's behavior, my family's denial. I left out some of the more dramatic bits. Didn't want to sound completely unhinged. Ben listened patiently, asking clarifying questions like, and you're sure these discrepancies only occur when Olivia is handling the finances? And have you considered other explanations? He wasn't dismissive, just analytical, which honestly was exactly what I needed. When I finished, there was a long pause. Then, holy shit, Ethan, this is serious. Validation. Finally, someone who didn't immediately jump to Olivia's defense. You're not overreacting, he continued. This sounds like textbook embezzlement. Textbook. Hearing him say that, a professional, someone who deals with this kind of thing every day, it was like a weight lifted off my chest. But Ethan, he added, you need hard evidence, documented proof. Your family's denial it's a problem, but it's not unusual in these situations. People often protect their own, even in the face of overwhelming evidence. He then laid out a plan. We need to track every transaction, every invoice in real time, set up a parallel system, cross-reference everything, build an airtight case. Airtight. That's the word I was clinging to. He spent the next hour walking me through the steps, explaining the software I needed, the procedures to follow. He even offered to help me set it up. Look, Ethan, he said, this isn't just about your family, this is about protecting your company. Sometimes doing the right thing means confronting uncomfortable truths, even if it hurts. That hit me hard. He was right. This wasn't just about me and Olivia. This was about Sterling Logistics, the company my grandfather built. The company I was supposed to help run one day. I had a responsibility. Talking to Ben, it changed everything. It gave me a sense of clarity, a path forward. I wasn't alone anymore. I had a plan, and I was finally ready to fight. So I'm in the office late again. Ben's software is running, quietly collecting data. I'm exhausted, stressed, but determined. I decide to grab some coffee, and as I'm walking back to my desk, I see it, a box, just sitting there in the middle of the hallway. Plain cardboard, no markings, it's odd. We don't usually leave boxes lying around like that. Almost like it was placed there, deliberately. Curiosity or maybe it was dread gets the better of me. I open it, and my blood runs cold. Inside, neatly stacked, are more invoices, but these are different. They're not just mismatched. They're fake, completely fabricated. With inflated prices, bogus vendors, the works. And guess whose signature is forged on every single one? Mine. I felt a surge of anger so intense it made me dizzy. This wasn't just embezzlement anymore. This was a setup. A blatant, malicious attempt to frame me. My own sister, the golden child, the one everyone believed in, was trying to destroy me. My hands trembled as I picked up one of the invoices. The paper felt slick and cheap, a stark contrast to the genuine articles. Staring at my forged signature, a wave of nausea washed over me. This was it, the final straw, the moment everything changed. I felt a shift inside me, a hardening. The fear and self-doubt I'd been wrestling with gone, replaced by a cold, hard determination. I was done being the victim, done playing their games, done protecting her. The office suddenly felt too small, too confining. I needed air. I grabbed the box, marched outside, and sat on the curb, the night air cool against my skin. I looked up at the sky, the stars pinpricks of light in the vast darkness, and I made a decision. I was going to expose her, no matter the cost. I was going to burn it all down. All right, Reddit, buckle up. This is it. Game time. I'm about to take down my sister, and I'm not going down without a fight. This isn't some half-assed attempt either. I'm going in prepared. First, the evidence. I've got the original invoices, the fake ones she planted, screenshots of the financial records, timestamps, everything. I've organized it all into a binder, color-coded, cross-referenced. Think Elle Woods meets Sherlock Holmes. This thing is a work of art. I even have a digital copy backed up on a secure server just in case. Paranoia, maybe, but better safe than sorry. My strategy. Hit hard, hit fast, and hit with overwhelming force. No more Mr. Nice Guy. No more giving her the benefit of the doubt. I'm laying it all out on the table in front of everyone. Parents, grandparents, the whole damn Sterling clan. Let them see the truth for themselves. Let them see what their precious Olivia has been up to. Support, Ben, my forensic accountant friend, is my rock. He's reviewed everything, helped me analyze the data, and prepped me for potential counter-arguments. He's also on standby, ready to testify if it comes to that. Having him in my corner, it's huge. It gives me the confidence I need to face this head-on. Mental preparation, this is the hardest part. This is my family. My sister. The thought of tearing everything apart, it's terrifying. But I've spent the last few weeks steeling myself for this. I've accepted the consequences. I've mourned the family I thought I had. Now there's only resolve. Cold, hard resolve. I'm not going in there looking for a fight. I'm going in there to deliver a message. A message of truth, of accountability, and of justice. This isn't just about the money anymore. It's about principle. It's about right and wrong, and I'm on the right side. Wish me luck, Reddit. This is going to be a bloodbath. The air in Dad's office was thick with tension. It was late, the only light coming from the desk lamp casting long, distorted shadows. Olivia sat opposite me, looking pale and fidgety. Mom and Dad flanked her, their faces etched with worry. I took a deep breath, the weight of the binder in my lap a comforting presence. Ethan, Dad started, his voice strained, we're here to listen. But please just try to be reasonable. Reasonable, after weeks of gaslighting and denial, I almost laughed. Reasonable, I echoed, my voice shaking slightly. I've been nothing but reasonable. I've tried talking, I've tried explaining, but no one would listen. I slid the binder across the desk, the thud echoing in the silence. So now I'm showing. Olivia's eyes darted to the binder, her hand twitching towards it, then retreating. What is this? She stammered. Proof, I stated, my voice flat. Proof of your embezzlement, proof of your lies, proof of how you tried to frame me, she scoffed. Frame you, don't be ridiculous. But her eyes, wide and panicked, betrayed her. I opened the binder, flipping to the highlighted discrepancies in the financial records. These are the dates and amounts that don't match up. Notice anything familiar, Olivia? They all coincide with days you were alone in the office. Her face paled further. She opened her mouth to speak, but no words came out. I continued, my voice gaining strength with each piece of evidence I presented. I showed them the fake invoices, the forged signature, the timestamps from the security cameras. With each revelation, Olivia shrank further into her chair, her bravado crumbling. The turning point came when I revealed the hidden invoices, the ones she'd so clumsily planted. You really think I wouldn't notice these, Olivia? Highlighted just like the real ones, it was almost insulting. That's when she cracked. It wasn't enough, she screamed, her voice raw with desperation. I deserved more. I work harder than anyone in this company, and what do I get? Nothing. She gestured wildly at Dad, always favored you. You got everything handed to you on a silver platter. The room went silent. Mom and Dad stared at her, their faces a mixture of shock and disbelief. The power dynamic, the carefully constructed facade of the perfect family, shattered in that moment. Olivia, Mom whispered, her voice trembling. Is this true? Olivia, her face streaked with tears, buried her head in her hands. I just wanted what was rightfully mine, she sobbed. The look on my parents' faces, it was a mix of horror, betrayal, and a strange kind of understanding. They finally saw the truth I'd been trying to tell them for weeks, and it was devastating. I called the police. I said quietly, breaking the silence. The words hung in the air, heavy and final. Olivia looked up, her eyes wide with terror. They'll be here any minute. And that Reddit is how I took down my embezzling sister. It was messy, it was painful, but it was necessary. The truth had to come out. And now, finally, it had. It's been 6 months since the incident. 6 months since I exposed Olivia and everything changed. The immediate aftermath was chaotic. Police, lawyers, questioning. My parents were in shock, completely blindsided. They kept asking me, how could we not have seen it? The guilt was eating them alive. Olivia pleaded guilty, embezzlement, fraud, the whole 9 yards. She got a reduced sentence for cooperating, but still jail time. Real jail time. The sterling name, the one my grandfather worked so hard to build, tarnished. Business-wise, it was a nightmare. Damage control, audits, reassuring clients, it was exhausting. Some family members like Aunt Carol and Grandma June still blamed me, whispering behind my back, saying I was the one who destroyed the family. Destroyed? She was the one stealing. They refused to see the truth. It hurt more than I can say, but I had mom and dad. Slowly, painstakingly, they started to understand. They apologized for not believing me, for always siding with Olivia. It wasn't a magical fix, but it was a start. We're rebuilding, slowly but surely. I took over Sterling Logistics. Daunting, yes, but I'm determined to make it work. Implemented new financial controls, increased transparency, the whole shebang. It's a lot of pressure, but I'm handling it. I'm stronger than I thought. Therapy has helped. A lot. It's helped me process the trauma, the betrayal, the anger. I'm learning to trust again, to set boundaries, to prioritize my own well-being. My relationship with Olivia, complicated. I haven't visited her in jail. Not yet. I'm still angry, hurt, but I also pity her. She was so caught up in her own resentment, her own sense of entitlement, that she destroyed everything. I don't know if we'll ever have a normal relationship again. Maybe one day, but not now. This whole experience, it's changed me. I've grown. I've learned that loyalty without honesty is meaningless. That family isn't always about blood, it's about respect and trust. And that sometimes, doing the right thing means facing the consequences, no matter how painful. So, Reddit, that's my story. A messy, complicated, real story about family, betrayal, and the price of truth. Has anyone else gone through something similar? How did you handle it? I could use some advice on, well, everything. This is just the beginning of a new chapter, and I'm still figuring things out.